Today's my wedding day, and I'm super excited because I know I'm about to start on a whole new adventure with Ryan, and I have a bunch of friends and family that are around to just celebrate the day, and it couldn't be a more perfect day so far.
How am I feeling? Nervous, anxious, ready. Today is my wedding. I'm going to be getting married to my wonderful future wife, Monica.
Nothing is stronger, higher, wider, deeper, truer, happier, fuller, sweeter than love. Dear Monica, it's hard to believe that the day is finally here. I will soon have the honor of calling you my wife. As the day goes by, don't forget to take a moment to breathe, relax, and realize how lucky you are to have me. I love you, Ryan.
The time has been flying. We are about 30 minutes out from the wedding and us saying I do, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. I love you.
Today's my wedding day, and I'm super excited because I know I'm about to start on a whole new adventure with Ryan, and it couldn't be a more perfect day so far.
Sunday morning, I wake up, you're beside me, breathing so loud.
How am I feeling? Nervous, anxious, ready. I've been waiting for this day for about 3 years now. Today is my wedding. I'm going to be getting married to my wonderful future wife, Monica.
And I know that I'm slow in the morning.
I'm feeling extremely happy. I have a bunch of friends and family that are around to just celebrate the day, and I'm looking forward to actually walking down the aisle to my dad and seeing Ryan's reaction to seeing me for the first time. And I'm super excited to have my first dance with Ryan, and he doesn't know it, but there's a lot of little surprises we have. So I'm excited to see his reactions to everything.
You're mine.
So Ryan and I met about 8 years ago online. I was living with a roommate, and she told me to go on and find just a guy, just to get out there. And so I did, and Ryan was the first person I talked to on OkCupid. And
I had a girlfriend at the time. I forgot to close the account, and I told her, hey, why don't we just be friends?
We just always kept in contact, and then I asked him to teach me how to play guitar, and he kicked me out of the house that night after he taught me guitar. And then about a month later, we had our first date.
Basically, she came over to my house. We ordered pizza and watched every Ninja Turtles movie that exists. And that was our night. About 6 hours. Fantastic.
We were inseparable ever since then.
Vanish from my mind.
I can tell you the instant I knew he was the right one for me. We were sitting in a parking garage in Mandalay Bay, and he looks at me and he goes, "So what's wrong with you?" And I was like, "What do you mean what's wrong with me?" He's like, "There's always a catch when somebody's as great as you. So I want to know what's wrong with you." And I was like, "Oh, well, I'm a little crazy, but overall good." And he's like, "I don't ever want you to hold back who you are. I want you to always be who you are, because that's who I want to get to know." And I knew that at that minute that I was going to be madly in love with him, and we would be getting married one day.
I knew Monica and I were meant to be together within the first month of us dating. Just everything we did together was just amazing and magical, and amazing personality, the way that she laughs, and just overall the kindness that she puts out to everybody. I just knew it was something special that was going to last forever.
Suddenly I look at you, and all the rivers
love Ryan's kooky sense of humor. Anytime I have a bad day, it instantly brightens my mood, and my favorite thing about Ryan is just he's always there. He's 100% has my back anytime I need it. Anytime I need it.
The time has been flying. We are about 30 minutes out from the wedding and us saying I do, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. I love you.
Well, I didn't ever think this day was going to be here, but I'm happy for her, and I think she found the guy she wants. And I'm very emotional about it, I guess. She's got to give her away. It's my little girl. It's amazing, and I wish my mom could have been here too. And she would have too. She helped with the dress, and I love the dress that she's in. And I think she looks beautiful in it, and it kind of took my breath away a little bit.
I had to try really hard not to cry when I saw my father for the first time. I know when we hugged and he was reading the little handkerchief that I got him, I definitely started tearing up when he hugged me. It was a really special moment. It will be one of my favorites.
Take my heart and take my hand. Take my heart and take my hand again and again. Right where we stand.
Hi, Mr. Mulroy. Pretty soon I'm going to be your future wife, and I'm just so excited. I can't wait to see your face. I just know we're going to have one of the best marriages ever, and I can't wait to show our kids that we're like Jim and Pam from The Office. And you are just amazing. I love everything about you, and I am so proud to say that I'm going to be your wife. I love you, and I'll see you soon.
And I'll give you all I got. No, we don't have much, but it sure feels like a lot. So take my heart and take my hand. Take my heart and take my hand. Take my heart and take my hand again and again. Right where we stand.
Yeah, when my father was walking me down the aisle, he was just talking to me about how proud he was and how happy he was that Ryan and I found each other, and he was just really proud of us.
Take my heart and take my hand again and again. Right where we stand.
Well, the first thing I thought when I saw you walking down the aisle was, "Dear God, don't cry. To our man, do not cry. No matter how beautiful she looks, no matter how beautiful she looks."
Too good to be true.
I want to spend my life with you. I want to spend my life with you.
Ryan and Monica, you have come here to this point freely and deliberately. You have chosen each other as partners for this adventure of marriage. Ryan, do you want Monica to be your wife, to live together under God's guidance and will in the relationship of marriage?
Yes.
Monica, do you want Ryan to be your husband, to live together under God's guidance and will in the relationship of marriage?
Absolutely.
Today is the beginning of an exciting chapter in your lives, and I feel honored to be a part of these moments with all of you. Your journey towards becoming one began a few years ago where attraction grew to love. And love has led you here today. You both have been blessed with a soulmate who is your best friend, and today God will join the two of you together as one. Monica, Ryan says that he loves your wonderful imagination. He loves your infectious laugh, your spontaneous Disney trips, that you put family above all else, that you care deeply for those around you. There's a lot of things Monica loves about you, Ryan, so bear with me.
I got time.
Ryan, Monica loves that you think puns are hilarious. She doesn't think she's ever heard you giggle so much until you were reading an article about a semi full of sheep that got into an accident, and you were reading the puns about the sheep. Ryan, Monica loves that you've gotten much more adventurous about your cooking and trying new food, so now you both don't have to eat corn dogs every night for the rest of your life. Ryan, Monica loves when you set your mind to a goal and achieve it. You've started working out and wanted to lose weight, and you've really committed yourself to it. You've even beat your own personal records. She is so proud of you. Ryan, Monica loves you that you love her for who she is. Even though you hate her country music and her love of hairless cats, you've always supported and encouraged her to chase her passions.
Except for those.
You make what is important to her important to you. Ryan, Monica loves that you call her on your way home from work every day just to see how her day was and to catch up. Monica loves that you want to stay present in each other's day. Monica loves that you make her feel loved and that she can look at you and know how much you love her and how lucky she is to call you hers. I encourage you today to continue to let the one who created your marriage in love perfect and preserve the love that you have for one another. Considering the hands that you're holding, these are the hands that will work alongside yours as you build your future together, as you laugh and cry, and together share your innermost secrets and dreams. These are the hands of your best friend that you are holding now, as they pledge their love and commitment to one another for forever. Ryan, please present your vows to Monica.
Monica, I promise to always be there for you. Through the good and the bad, I will be your rock and you will be mine. Ever since our first date, which was eating pizza during a Ninja Turtle movie marathon, I knew there was something very special about you. Your laugh, your smile, your eyes, your soul, and your sassy personality are all things I can't imagine being without. I look forward to our countless number of Disney trips, Harry Potter movie marathons, and pizza nights together. I can't imagine a better way or a better person to spend the rest of my life with. So here is my promise to you. I will protect you with all of my strength. I will care for you with all of my heart. I will be there for you when you need me the most, and I will cherish all of our time together. This is just the beginning of our great adventure together through life. I love you with all of my heart, and I cannot wait to see what the future has in store for us.
Growing up, I always believed in the happily ever after that comes at the end of every fairy tale. What the fairy tale never shows is what happens after the fairy tale. I've been so very blessed in the 29 years that I've been on this earth, but I've also had some tough times along the way. All of those tough times have been worth it with you in my life and your hand in mine. There are so many wonderful things that I see in our relationship when I look at you. In your baby blue eyes, I see our future, where we go on adventures and experience life together and raise a family. When I hear your voice, I hear someone who can make me laugh when solicitors call and someone who sharpens my mind with great conversation. When I kiss your lips, I feel your love, and when you hold me in your arms, I feel safe. My favorite part is when I lay my head on your chest and I hear your steady heartbeat and I feel that I'm home. I know that not every day of our marriage will be perfect. I vow that there will be good days and the bad days, and I will be there for both. I vow to be the person that you can confide in, and I know that I will always have your best interest at heart. I vow to love you always, and when the day comes that I don't think I can love you one more minute, I will love you one more day. I vow to kiss you in the morning, and I vow to kiss you in the evening and many times in between. I vow to love you as we get older and we start to gray, and I vow to always support your dreams no matter how big or small. I vow that I will always be there for you when you're in poor health, just like I will be there for you when you're in good health. I vow to never put material things before our relationship and always put our family first. I vow to work on being more patient and less stubborn when I am frustrated, and to remember that we are partners in this life. And lastly, I vow from this day forward, you will never walk alone. My heart will be your shelter, and my arms will be your home.
Today you will move from I to we. The rings you will now exchange are a symbol of your lives together until death separates you. You walked in this place today as individuals, and you will walk away as one. Ryan, repeat after me. Monica, I give you this ring.
Monica, I give you this ring.
To wear with love and joy.
To wear with love and joy.
As a ring has no end.
As a ring has no end.
Neither shall my love for you.
Neither shall my love for you.
I choose you to be my wife.
I choose you to be my wife.
This day and forevermore.
This day and forevermore.
Repeat after me, Monica. Ryan, I give you this ring.
Ryan, I give you this ring.
To wear with love and joy.
To wear with love and joy.
As a ring has no end.
As a ring has no end.
Neither shall my love for you.
Neither shall my love for you.
I choose you to be my husband.
I choose you to be my husband.
This day and forevermore.
This day and forevermore.
Again, thank you everyone for coming today to celebrate and support this new family and help bless us. In so much as you, Ryan, and you, Monica, have thus consented in holy matrimony before God and all these witnesses, by virtue of the authority vested in me as a minister of the Word of God, and by the laws of this state, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man separate. Ryan, you may kiss your bride.
Monday morning saw my darling out the window when leaves were falling.
It is my honor and great privilege to present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Ryan Mulroy.
I proposed to Monica at Disneyland. It was in the Blue Bayou restaurant, one of our favorite restaurants there. It's part of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. And I had a whole speech prepared, and I blanked out and basically ended up just sliding the ring across the table because I froze.
While we were sitting there, I went to the restroom, and when I came back, they brought out a tray with a piece of cake that said, "Will you marry me?" And Ryan froze, and he completely forgot the speech that he was going to say to me, and he just pushed the ring across the table.
"Will you marry me?" And she said yes, and that was pretty much it.
He still to this day cannot remember what he was going to say to me, but it's very Ryan, so I love it.
First time I met Monica, we were at a Irish pub, and I just thought Monica was so awesome, and I told Mulroy that, and he was like, "Yeah, I know, that's why I'm going to marry her." And I'm real happy for you guys, though, and best of luck.
I think Monica's a fan of fairy tales, and I think together they make the perfect fairy tale, and I think they're definitely going to have their happily ever after.
I didn't think that she would get somebody as good as Ryan.
Yeah.
You know, because he is a really, really nice.
And then put up with it.
He puts up with her.
Yeah. She's pretty hard to get along with sometimes, but like I said,
but he does it.
Yeah.
And they look good together.
Yeah.
They look great.
Oh yeah.
I think they're soulmates.
Yeah. and their eyes together when they are together. You can see it in their eyes and their smile.
He makes her very, very happy.
Yeah.
You can tell
The
that.
smile.
Until the sunrise.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you like to gather your cameras, I'd like the bride and groom to put their drinks down and then come back onto the dance floor where they can have their very first dance as a married couple.
6 on the second hand to New Year's resolutions.
During our first dance, we did it to All This Time by One Republic, and we were talking about how we didn't prep for our dance at all. And then I started singing.
Yeah, basically, we picked the song, and we were both so busy with getting prepped for the wedding and life just in general that we really didn't take any dance lessons or anything. So a lot of it was, okay, well, what are we doing next? Like, okay, you're going to spin me. Oh, okay, I'm going to spin you. And we spun each other. And, you know, I think it turned out okay for two white people, you know, on the dance floor.
No dance skills.
With no dance skills whatsoever. I may be a musician, but, you know, I can't dance.
I don't know what day it is. I had to check the paper. I don't know the city, but it isn't home.
She has infinite patience. If you're going to be with our son, you'd better be the most patient person in the world. Ryan lives in his own universe, he marches to his own drummer, and if you don't say it 6 times, it never registers.
He kind of, through high school, kind of showed that he was his own person. He was kind of off doing his own thing. And it would take somebody with some patience and some diligence to make things happen. And she seems to be able to do it.
Because Monica can tolerate the biggest man-child in the world.
I've lived with him for off and on for the last year, so I've come to know that sense of humor just masks a really good guy who cares a lot about everybody he comes in contact with, and would take the shirt off his back for you if you needed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause. And ladies and gentlemen, how better to set things in motion than to toast to the new couple? We'll be starting off with Taylor.
The one thing that I admire most about Monica is that she is unique and she knows how to fly her freak flag. She is always true to herself, and ever since she's been with Ryan, it's been really great to see her be loved for who she truly is. I've never seen you be more yourself with anyone and be loved for it, and that's exactly what a best friend wants for her best friend. So it's great to see that. Thank you, Ryan. You want to talk? Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna cut this short. I love you guys, and I can't wait to be part of the rest of your adventure. I know there will be kids and joys and all sorts of things to come. You've been there for me for everything, 2 of which are here. I love you guys, and I'm so happy to be a part of this. So thank you. Okay, say bye. Say congratulations.
Congratulations.
To Monica and Ryan.
All right, my name is Jason. Some of you know me, some of you don't. Ryan and I have known each other for 9 years, something like that. Anyway, I gave Ryan his first big boy job. His words, his first big boy job. That's how we met. He came and interviewed for me, and I hired him on the spot, basically is what happened. And Monica, I've only known you since you've known Ryan, and I guess that's cool and everything. But, you know, I've noticed that together you guys make each other really, really happy. And I haven't seen true happiness between two of my friends in a long time. And so all I have to say, besides congratulations, and I hope you guys have a wonderful life together, is Harambe 2016. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless him.
With my father-daughter dance, my dad and I danced to Tom Petty's Wildflowers, and the reason why we chose that song was when I was in first grade, that was the very first cassette tape my dad ever gave me, and so I just thought it was a super appropriate song because it talks about about finding love and going and being among the wildflowers and just being free. And the entire time we were just talking about when I was little, and he again was talking about how proud he was of me, and we were laughing because again we can't dance.
Find you a lover, go away somewhere all bright and new. I have seen no other who compares with you.
It's good. Marriage is being honest with each other and always telling them the truth, whether it hurts or not. But be honest and talk.
Communicate.
Yep.
Communication is the key.
And never be ashamed of what you do, even if it embarrasses yourself. And it might embarrass her, but you let them know how you feel all the time. And always tell each other that you love you before you go to bed every night. That's how we work.
25 years.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause.
As we all come together on this very special day to celebrate our friends in the most wonderful of ways, I'd like to share with you this poem one I wrote just this morning while my bedhead was on point and my family was still snoring. I wanted to write something beautiful, something for the bride and groom. So let's just get to it. Y'all are ready, I assume. Monica, my friend, my sister in most ways. Remember when we would dress up, sing Britney Spears and write lame plays? We both were quite strange back when. Guess nothing's changed between now and then. I can say that I'm thankful I found my weird kindred in you. Your weird matches my weird, and that happens very few to see you here right now, the way you wear that great big smile. I wrote this morning, so I don't know how I knew that. Let me know that you did good, that you picked one worth your while. And Ryan, the half to her whole, thanks for making her happy, for being the fire in her soul. Today is just a marker, a page in your chapter. May you write each sentence carefully and continue so thereafter. May your love always grow, may your dreams all come true, may your days be filled with joy, and may you love all things you do. May you wake each morning smiling and always kiss goodnight. May you be the best for each other and always do what's right. Here's to love and laughter and happily ever after.
Yay!
Hi, guys. I just have to start off by saying that this wedding is amazing. So, where do we begin our 11 or 12-year journey one day? This friendship was bonded on our passion for music and, of course, Iron Maiden. And I think we are brothers in way too many ways to count or even know. From fraternal brothers to, you have become my brother in this time. But all the kinds of relationships we had, from you being my brother, my friend, a bandmate, a roommate, my landlord, my boss. What, any more? My lover at some time. Monica, it's been such a blessing to meet you. You're like a sister to me now. And it's been so great to see you guys just kind of transpire. We only got to enjoy the new house for about 3 months as a bachelor pad before you just kind of ruined that whole idea. Anyways, I just want to wish you all the all the prosperity, all the happiness, and just remember to love each other, trust each other, protect each other, respect each other. I mean, all these things go a long way. Put everything in that that love box every day long. We're not going back there. I'm not doing a redux there, but I just can't wait to see the. I'm sorry, I'm blanking a little bit because I had written this in my head, but can't wait to see the honeymoon photos when you guys go to Yellowstone National Park to see Old Faithful. I love you guys. Congratulations. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Cheers.
My first thought was, oh, please let this be the one. Please let this not be part of the revolving door.
I got to know her, I think, a lot better than just at the house. When we went down to California, down to the beach house, and we spent a weekend down there kind of all sheltered together. So we kind of got to know each other a lot more, and I really liked her at that point. I think I said to myself at the time, oh boy, I hope this one needs pics.
And she changed him.
Yeah.
I mean, he has become, you can tell, he's very serious about the relationship. He's very much in love with her, and he has changed. He actually eats vegetables now. This has never happened before.
May the good Lord be with you down every road you roll.
Well, overall, it was a lot of the same things that were happening during our dance. My mother, we didn't plan it out at all. She surprised me with a different song. That was a different song, but I mean, she's a wild card because she'll be going like on the beat and then all of a sudden it just switches up and like she's like, spin me. Like, okay. And then she's like, do you know how to scissor? I'm like, no. And she's like, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it like this. I'm like, no, I don't know what we're doing. Like, we're not doing this right now. And I guess it all worked out in the end. And that's what we were talking about, was pretty much what the next move was and how I do not know any of the dance moves that she wanted me to do.
Remember that marriage is a journey. Today it's all love and flowers and roses, but there will be speed bumps along the way. And the amount of patience that you're showing with each other today, carry that forward over all the years you'll be married.
All I have to say is communication and patience. Sometimes you run out of it, but you've got to hold back and just hang in there. You'll make it through years, a lot of years.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause.
So I'm going to have you follow me out here.
Because his best man is in the Army and couldn't make it, so I'm going to be surprising Ryan with a speech from him that's been video recorded. So I'm excited to see his reactions to everything.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Matt. My friend Ryan gave me the honor of asking me to be his best man, and unfortunately I wasn't able to be there in person. Monica asked if I could say a few words, and it's a great privilege to do so. I've been close friends with Ryan now for about 13 years. We've been roommates in 2 different states and played music in 2 different bands. We were introduced by a very dear and cherished friend, and from the start, I knew that he is a very special guy. I remember thinking from the moment I met him that Ryan has a kind of gravity around him. People are drawn to him and look up to him. He carries himself as a leader, selfless and kind. I remember a time we were living in LA together, both pursuing our careers in the music industry. I had just come home from having a bad day, one of those days where kind of really nothing is going your way. You're just feeling overwhelmed, tired, and drained. I was sitting outside the apartment just kind of taking a breather before going inside And Ryan comes outside, shirtless, wearing sweatpants and drinking a glass of milk. Now, he doesn't speak. He knows me well enough to see what's going on. He sits down. He slowly gives me that sly, mischievous grin that all of you know. And without saying a word, he hoists the glass of milk and promptly pours it all over himself. Like immediately, my anger was gone. My heart filled with relief as a smile spread across my face, and we both laughed with careless joy and absurd hilarity. I can only imagine what the neighbors thought. You know, it was a simple, selfless gesture, but meaningful beyond words. You know, it's a rare thing to know someone that can effortlessly brighten your life and remind you to cherish and value the people in your life who can. Monica, from day one of meeting you, I've thought that if there was ever a perfect balance and harmony of two people in a relationship, you and Ryan embody that. Throughout the course of living with you both, it brought me constant joy and pride to see you both grow together, learn from each other, complete each other, and build the foundation that will support a life rich in love, laughter, kindness, and dedication. You know, I love both of you, and I can't wait to be part of your new life together. Bob and Pat, I want to thank you both for raising such an incredible man and a very dear friend to me. You know, job very well done. I also apologize for the van incident back in high school. That was my bad. Now, I assume the Guinness and Jameson are flowing like the rain in Fort Bragg right now. So with that, I'd like to toast these two in their new life together. I can't wait to get back and congratulate you both in person. Cheers, my friends. Cheers.
So the centerpieces, I have the I don't know when to stop gene. So they just kept growing and growing and growing in my little imagination. And it took over 100 hours to do all of them. It took over 200 glue sticks, over 15 cans of paint, over 40 pounds of clay, and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And pretty much everything that when you looked at it in there was something that I made. And when I walked in and saw it, it was just like seeing a vision that came back to life, and I was so excited.
Yeah, you rock.
My favorite part was just getting to spend the day with all of our closest loved ones and getting to hold his hand up there. I could feel my hand starting to twitch a little bit, and he just would hold my hand tighter. And that 30 minutes that we got to be up there was just perfect.
Obviously, seeing her come down the aisle and getting to say "I do," and getting put on my finger the most awesome ring that exists in the world, and knowing that I get to spend the rest of my life with you.
My advice, Ryan, Monica, is honestly just try your best to be there for each other. And there's going to be hard times, good and bad, and all of that, and they don't tell you about most of that stuff ahead of time, but be there for each other and you guys will get through everything.
You're gonna think you're right, Ryan, and she's gonna let you believe you're right, but just know you're wrong.
She's gonna be right at least 99.9% of the time.
I would just say, you know, make sure that you keep things sassy and sexy, because freedom is sexy, and so are you guys.
Take time for yourselves. Don't ever let date night slip away, especially when you guys have kids, because I know you're going to have lots of babies. Just keep that date night alive and just keep being each other's best friends and you'll be good.
I just want to say thank you guys for this experience. And I'm excited to see how your adventure unfolds.
I could not be happier for both of you. I think they're perfect for each other, and so I don't need to tell them how to make it work. They're going to figure it out, and they're going to do it amazingly well. So good luck to you guys.
I'm just so thankful to be here and be a part of her big day, and so happy to meet all you girls. And I think it's awesome they have such a great support system behind them. So I hope they live happily ever after. I know they will.
This day was pretty much perfect and the most magical day, and it was everything that I was hoping and dreaming for.
Me too.
It wouldn't have been the same without all of our guests and friends and family, and I'm just very thankful, and we're very blessed to be able to be husband and wife now.
Thank you all for coming. We love you.
Yay, we're married!
Ryan and Monica, you have come here to this point freely and deliberately. You have chosen each other as partners for this adventure of marriage.
I promise to always be there for you. Through the good and the bad, I will be your rock and you will be mine. Your laugh, your smile, your eyes, your soul, and your sassy personality are all things I can't imagine being without. I can't imagine a better way or a better person to spend the rest of my life with. This is just the beginning of our great adventure together through life. I love you with all of my heart, and I cannot wait to see what the future has in store for us.
Growing up, I always believed in the happily ever after that comes at the end of every fairy tale. What the fairy tale never shows is what happens after the fairy tale. I've been so very blessed in the 29 years that I've been on this earth, but I've also had some tough times along the way. All of those tough times have been worth it with you in my life and your hand in mine. I know that not every day of our marriage will be perfect. I vow that there will be good days and the bad days, and I will be there for both. I vow to love you always, and when the day comes that I don't think I can love you one more minute, I will love you one more day. Just getting to spend the day with all of our closest loved ones and getting to hold his hand up there. I could feel my hand starting to twitch a little bit, and he just would hold my hand tighter, and that 30 minutes that we got to be up there was just perfect.
That was then, and this is now. I've grown up, oh heaven knows how.
She is always true to herself, and ever since she's been with Ryan, it's been really great to see her be loved for who she truly is. I've never seen you be more yourself with anyone and be loved for it, and that's exactly what a best friend wants for her best friend. So it's great to see that. Thank you, Ryan. I'm so happy to be a part of this, so thank you. Okay, say bye.
Congratulations
to Monica and Ryan. Woo.
Pretty much perfect and the most magical day, and it was everything that I was hoping and dreaming for.
Me too.
It wouldn't have been the same without all of our guests and friends and family. And just very thankful, and we're very blessed to be able to be husband and wife now.
Thank you all for coming. We love you.
It is my honor and great privilege to present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Ryan Mulroy.